enters my brain, I can just say without thinking about it. I wet my bed last night. What did you say?
Number 10. Faith Plus One. After a falling out with the boys over their new band Moop, Cartman makes a bet that he can earn a platinum-selling album before Kyle.
I will bet you $10 that if I start a Christian rock band, I can get a platinum album before you guys do. You're on, fat boy. Okay, thanks.
Roping Butters and Tolkien into his scheme, Eric thinks going the Christian rock route is the fastest and easiest way to win the bet.
All we have to do is cross out words like baby and darling and replace them with Jesus.
The newly formed band, dubbed Faith Plus One, indeed does release an album, and thanks to Cartman's creative writing, wins over fans worldwide. It doesn't win the bet, however. Instead of awarding a platinum record for his success, they earn a myrrh one instead.
Thank you, Myrrh album? I thought albums went either gold or platinum.
No, in Christian rock, our albums go gold and frankincense and myrrh. Congratulations!
Angry that Kyle wins on a technicality, Cartman blurts out obscenities in front of his fans, destroying his music career in the process. Number 9. Implants for a new home. If you've been keeping up with South Park, you're undoubtedly aware of how Cartman is now living in a former Coney Island hot dog stand.
Hey guys! You want to come hang out at my house for a bit? No, that's cool.
Desperate to move, he tries to convince his mom to get breast implants to seduce his new rich neighbor. When she refuses, he threatens to have the implants put in himself, hoping she'll buckle to his demands.
You're not gonna give in, huh? We'll just see about that. Doctor, keep those tits on ice.
Unfortunately for Eric, his mom chooses to stand her ground for a change, and we witness Cartman's plan backfire spectacularly. He receives the augmentation surgery, forcing him to deal with the aftermath of his selfish behavior.
Okay, fine. I was hoping everyone would just be cool, but I guess we need to talk about the elephants in the room.
Number 8. Casa Bonita. It's Kyle's birthday, and he's planning to celebrate it at Casa Bonita, Cartman's favorite dining establishment.
This Saturday, awesome! Casa Bonita, food and fun and a festive atmosphere.
Thinking he is invited, Cartman is not happy when he learns Butters will be going instead of him. This leads him to a series of misdeeds, mostly around trying to hide Butters from everyone so he can go to the party instead.
Oh my god! That meteor's the size of Wyoming and it's on a collision course for Earth. When do you think it'll get here? I don't know. I have to do some calculations.
From a bomb shelter to an abandoned gas station, Cartman keeps Butters out of sight almost long enough to succeed. He does manage to snag a few minutes of time in the restaurant, all before being caught by the police and thrown in juvenile hall for a week.
Was it worth it?
Totally.
Number 7. Living in a hot dog. More and more people are interested in moving to South Park, so Leanne Cartman takes up a job as a real estate agent.
Mrs. Cartman, being a real estate agent takes a lot of intellect and a lot of raw talent.
Unhappy with the fact he is no longer the center of his mom's universe, Cartman unleashes a plan to get her back. Pretending to be an agent himself, Eric becomes a staunch competitor of his mother, overstepping his authority in an attempt to sabotage her career.
Okay, this is a 3-bedroom house with bathrooms, front yard and backyard.
Eric, what are you doing?
Oh, I just got some clients here looking to relocate. These people are from the city.
His plan does work, as she eventually quits to spend all her time with Cartman, but with one catch: they can't afford to live in their old home. Cartman now finds himself living in a hot dog diner, miserable from his antics.
I think it's cool we live in a hot dog.
Number 6. The Ginger Movement. After a hate-filled school presentation about gingers, people with red hair and pale skin, the boys prank Cartman by turning him into one. Despite now being the butt of his own joke, he rallies others with a similar condition in an attempt to stand out among them.
Kids at school laugh at us, doctors call us genetically inferior. The world needs to know that we are people with feelings, and our parents love us for who we are.
While thinking this will put him in a position of power, it backfires enormously when he learns the truth of where his gingivitis came from.
Come on, let's fulfill the plan. All non-gingers must die. Yeah! right, the plan.
Having radicalized his group, they want to exterminate all non-Jingers, which now puts Cartman at risk since he is not really one of them. After spending all that time getting them riled up, he quickly backpedals, trying to save his own skin.
Hand in hand, we can live together, ginger or not, we're all the same. Black or white, brown or red, we shouldn't kill each other, cause it's lame.
Number 5. Faking a disability. Learning that the Special Olympics awards a $1,000 prize to the winner, Cartman decides to fake a disability, thinking he can easily win.
It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is.
Absolutely clueless about the effort involved, Eric experiences the most epic of fails trying to win any of the competitions. Despite being admitted, Cartman falls short in every event, consistently losing to genuine athletes. However, the failure doesn't end there. He does so badly that literally everyone else in the games beats him, placing him dead last. In doing so, he earns a Spirit Award for his effort.
To the handicapped person who came in very last, Eric Cartman.
Ah, screw you, hippies!
It's a perfect case of karma for a kid who deserved everything he got. Number 4. Becoming a robot. Here we find Cartman pretending to be a robot from Japan named Osimo 4000.
Greetings, I am the Osimo 4000. Whoa.
Delivered to Butters, Eric is trying to squeeze embarrassing details out of Butters for later use. Ironically, his mission is successful, but the juicy tidbit he learns is a secret video Butters recorded of Cartman dancing and singing as Britney Spears.
You saw that?
Yeah, and I videotaped him doing it.
Nuh-uh.
I've got the whole thing on tape, even him making out with the Justin Timberlake cutout.
Now terrified of it leaking, Cartman tries anything and everything to get the video from Butters. But much like our previous entry, karma comes into play when Butters discovers who his robot friend really is.
Hang on a second here.
Cue the video and classmate laughter. Sorry, Eric, you had it coming. Number 3. Faking Tourette's. From the eyes of Eric Cartman, Tourette's syndrome is a golden ticket to getting away with saying anything.
I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye.
Upon learning of the disease, Cartman quickly fakes it enough to convince his mother and the doctor his condition is real. He spouts slurs and excessive obscene rants to anyone he chooses, all while thinking it's funny.
Whatever enters my brain, I can just say without thinking about it. I wet my bed last night. What did you say?
But here's the thing. After getting so used to saying anything he thinks of, he begins to mistakenly blurt out intimate details about himself he'd rather not share. It's a twisted case of life imitating art in that his Tourette performance has now become real for him.
I cry at night because I don't have a dad. Ah! What the hell is going on?
Number 2. His basketball league. Cartman loves any plan that puts him on the path towards a big payday.
We started with 2 crack babies and a camera. Butters did all the internet stuff. We built up to 1,000 hits a day.
This time around, it's by taking advantage of innocent, addicted infants, all in the name of profit. But given how greedy Eric can be, he never sees the flaw in his own plans. Such was the case the moment Cartman signs the video game deal with EA Sports. Thinking he's about to make it rich, he learns that they now own his company, and he's left out in the cold.
Yes, our lawyers are damn good. But you didn't get nothing. Why, you boys got experience, didn't you?
As mad as he is, it's entertaining to see how Cartman is being taken advantage of in the same way he did the same to others. Number 1. Tenorman Chili. Of all the entries on this list, this entry had the slowest burn time.
Eric Cartman. I've waited a long time for this.
It took 9 seasons for Cartman to finally get his comeuppance for his actions against Scott Tenorman. After having been responsible for Scott's parents' demise, Eric thought he had gotten away with his terrible act of revenge. That all came crashing down in the episode 201. It's here we learn the real truth regarding Cartman's father and give Eric his worst nightmare come to life. Scott tells Cartman that Jack Tenorman, Scott's deceased father, is also Eric's dad.
You killed your own father, and then you fed him to your half-brother!
Having orchestrated Scott's parents' death, Cartman inadvertently relieved himself of his own father. It's a shocking twist that instantly blew up Eric's entire history with Scott, his mom, and the entire town.
Don't you guys realize what that means? Yeah, dude, we know what it means. My dad was a ginger!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.